Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's Cooper here, one half of FCSN, and the first year of the college football playoff was a crazy year. I enjoyed it. I think overall it was a success. And looking back over the year overall, something just came to my mind, and it was the freshman running back class that we had in the 2014 season. We have 5 freshmen, in my opinion. There's other guys out there that had great years, but these 5 guys stood out to me. And I'm going to go ahead and put out there this might be one of the best classes in the history of college football. It consisted of Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Leonard Fournette, Royce Freeman, and Samaje Perine. I'm going to go ahead and put their stats up on the screen, so you can go ahead and compare their numbers and see how they all did. But top of my mind, like no other class, there's been freshmen like Herschel Walker, Dane, like other guys out there that have had fantastic freshman seasons, but it was just them. This is just the 5 guys, and even more than that. That you put these guys out there and say, give me other 5 guys from another year and show me their resume. Nothing immediately comes to my mind, and this is kind of like an open discussion in the comment section. If there's another class that comes to your mind, let me know, and we'll compare it with this class. Looking at each individual guy, Dalvin Cook wasn't the guy that got a lot of reps early. He get a carry here and there early on in the year, and then by the end of the year, he was the feature back for Florida State. All the way into the college football playoff. He did not play well in that game, but besides that, he had a fantastic finish to the season, finished over the 1,000-yard mark, and had a pretty overall good true freshman year. I expect Florida State to feature him again next year, and those stats will definitely improve if he stays free of injury for all these guys. Nick Chubb is next up. He had to take over Todd Gurley, and everyone was saying, oh, Todd Gurley's out. What is Georgia going to do? They lost their Heisman contender. Nick Chubb just stepped in and did everything you could ask him to do and more. He had 1,500 yards and 16 TDs. I mean, he just was outstanding this year. He's a unique type of runner. He's really low to the ground. He's quick and fast, and guys just bounce off of him. I remember I watched a post-game interview after the Louisville game, and one of their defensive players said he runs with his knees high, so it's like you can't go low and you can't go high. He's just a tough guy to bring down. He had some runs in that Auburn game as well that he just you thought he was in traffic and you thought there's no way he gets out of it, but he finds a way to get in the end zone, and he was a ton of fun to watch. Definitely a Heisman contender for next season. Leonard Fournette next up, definitely in my opinion the most gifted and talented of the group. Didn't necessarily show in the field at times, but overall he had a very successful freshman year. I expect him to continue to improve and get better as the year go on. A little bit was this because LSU really couldn't throw the ball. He got guys stacking the box a lot more than some of these other guys on this list, and he still made it happen. I mean, he had a couple runs. I think it was a run. I think it was Mississippi State where he just ran a dude straight over. It looked like Herschel Walker. I mean, Leonard Fournette is going to be a beast. Probably maybe the best NFL prospect of all these guys right now. Just looking at them as freshmen. And these guys are freshmen. Like, they're 18, 19-year-old guys. Like, they got a lot of room to improve and a lot of time. Royce Freeman next up. He's part of that Oregon Duck fast up-tempo attack. And he burst onto the scene. I mean, there were some other guys in that backfield that expected to get more reps than him, but he just demanded the football. He didn't give you a reason to take him off the field, and he just made plays all year long and provided them a nice compliment. Maybe a little bit he benefited from the fact that their offense goes so fast and that Mariota was out there, and it kind of opened things up for him. But the dude still made plays. Like, he ran some dude over. He made guys miss. He looked very impressive overall as a running back throughout the season. And I was impressed on how he can run between the tackles. That's something you would expect from that Oregon offense. But yeah, when they ran a draw play or an option, he cut it back inside. He was very impressive going that way. And then Samaje Perine, everyone knows him, of course, because the week after Melvin Gordon set the NCAA record for rushing yards in a game, he went out and broke that thing the very next week. He was impressive. He's a great runner as well, playing for Oklahoma. A lot of people consider him to be a national championship contender. And when he burst onto the scene early in the year, I think it was West Virginia. He had like 4 touchdowns, maybe it was 3. I don't remember exactly, but I had Oklahoma as one of the favorites to win the national championship. And when I saw versus West Virginia that he went out there and did what he did, I said, they got a freshman running back doing all this. Like, this is an unstoppable team. Unfortunately, they had some injuries. Things wouldn't go exactly how they wanted them to go. But Oklahoma overall had a pretty good year. Didn't end on the best note versus Clemson, but overall, I think this guy's got a tremendous future. Definitely belongs to this group of guys, and he leads them in all categories. Actually, if you look on here, definitely got the biggest workload, and but he had that one big game. Besides that, he's just a great player overall. And like I said, this class, absolutely fantastic. In the comment section below, like I said, if anything comes to mind of a class, not just one player. I know there's been fantastic freshmen in college football, but if there's been like a group, let's say a group of 3 minimum, if that compares to this, let me know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I made an Instagram, by the way, where I'm posting concept uniforms and helmets, doing stuff like that on Instagram. Maybe I'll upload some speed art on here, so you guys can see the process that goes behind that. Follow me on Twitter at CooperFCSN for updates when I'll be uploading kind of sports talk to me, anything kind of like that. Subscribe for more videos like this, and like the video if you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great rest of your week. This is Cooper, signing out.